Okay, guys, hello. Going to teach you how to use this tool. This is the slab roller. Um, it's at the front of the room, and when you want to do a perfectly consistent slab, or maybe a lot of slabs, then this is a great tool for you guys to use. I got out a little bit of clay, and if you look, you'll notice that the slab roller has two parts. There's this part that actually is separate from the base, and it has two pieces of canvas attached to it. One piece actually is nailed to the front of this piece of wood, and that piece is always on top. Then we have a folded piece of canvas, and that folded piece of canvas you want to use on the bottom, and you're going to take your clay, you're going to put it in between two of the bottom pieces, that folded piece. You want to kind of flatten it out, especially at the front, so it's got kind of a wedge shape heading towards the roller. That way you're not asking the slab roller to do too much. You also want to put your clay close to the front of that board so you don't have to push the board all the way through just to get the process started. And then you want to look at it and make sure there aren't any wrinkles on that piece of canvas before you start rolling. I'm going to put the top piece that's nailed to the board over the folded piece. And then I want to check to see how high the roller height is. You look over here, and this is a part where we should do a close-up so that you can really see. But if you look really closely there, you can see there is a little scale. And on that scale, we've got a little teeny mark right there, okay, that shows you where you are on the thickness of the slab roller. That maybe was a little bit awkward, but the first time you get over here, I will show you where that is and point at it a little bit more closely. In order to change the height, over here there's a little space with a lever that you can turn to make the rollers go up and down and make a thicker or thinner slab. And when you are ready, you're going to use this big wheel to turn to move that whole board through. They actually have to kind of push the board up there, and it'll engage with that roller, and then you'll start to feel a little bit of pressure depending on how high you've got that set. So I'm going to adjust this height up a little bit. So it was a little bit tight there. So this mark just moved up. Now I'm going to push on this board, and when I feel my clay hit the top roller, then I'm going to turn, and it's going to start to pull the whole board through there, which will flatten out that piece of clay. Going to turn backwards, clockwise, to make it go back. And when I lift this up, I should have a perfectly level slab.